Good morning, everyone. This morning, as I was walking, doing my morning walk, a different breeze was in the air. It felt kind of eerie. It felt kind of like something is going on that is not natural. And I asked the Holy Spirit what this was. And he said it's the spirit of fear. Not on a small scale, but on a large scale. It says everyone is operating and running around in fear. I said, oh. And I'm not saying that people should not be concerned about this virus, but it's on a whole another level beyond concern. It's gone to the point where people are planning to barricade themselves in their homes and are buying up supplies that would sustain them for a year. That's why when you go into supermarkets right now, you can't find water, you can't find certain canned goods, certain things you can't find bleach. Because the fear has been released and the people are operating and moving in fear. And it's almost like a stench of death. This fear brings a stench of death. People already believe they're dead. In this fear, in this working of this fear that they're in, it's like they already have decided that they're going to die. And this is where you can see that there's no real belief that there's a God. There's a belief in man. I believe in what man says and what man does. Now, I don't know how they do this or how it is even calculated. But there was a famous historian, and if I can find it, I'll post it, that said that in this year, in this season, that we're going to see unleashed in the countries a spirit of fear, and it's going to be done through a disease or a sickness that is going to be released on the people, and they're going to be required. And this was years ago. I mean, years ago, this person said this. How only way you could have known is if God already revealed it to them. And they're going to force people to get vaccinated. I guess we're going to have to see, but we're seeing it. We are living, I don't know if you guys realize it, but we're living in history. We're living in the history of the Bible. We are part of that generation that usher in the end times. And I know our grandparents and great-grandparents have been saying, oh, you know, we're living in the end times. But we are. We are truly living in the end times. If you notice, the weeks go by fast. A month ends before you even know it. I mean, it's already March. And by the time you blink like that, it'll be April. And then May and June, and the year would have passed. All I can say is God is still in control. And as much as man want to control, God is allowing him to do this. But it's going to be for our greater good. Something good is going to come out of it. It seems bad right now. It really does. It seems horrible. It seems horrifying. It seems, because that's what they want you to feel and think and just buy into all of this thing. I'm not saying not to be concerned, but don't lose your senses. Don't lose your mind over this thing. Don't allow this thing to control you to the point where you're stopping living because of it. If you're afraid of dying, then I would say get to know God. Know who God is. Know that there is a life beyond this that is greater and better anyways. But I want you guys to take a step back. Take a step back. Examine what's really going on. Examine your own life, your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own emotions, and listen. Listen to the Spirit of God. What is God saying? How you are to take this thing? What are you supposed to be doing right now? Are you supposed to be running around like a chicken with their head cut off? Not knowing if up is up and down is down, and if good is bad and bad is good? No. Okay, I'm telling you, get it together. That's what I'm saying. Get it together. We need to get it together. Let's get it together. Let's stop operating off of what man's saying and listen to the Spirit of God. What is God saying? He's saying, be still and know that I am God. Be still. Quiet your spirit. Quiet yourself. Quiet yourself before the Lord. Listen for his voice. Don't allow this thing to control you where you're buying things that you don't really need. Wash your hands. Use your sanitizers. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wipe the table off with Clorox cloth if you go to a restaurant to sit down and eat. Or just cook your own food. Be your own restaurant. If you're that fearful, be your own restaurant. But don't allow this thing to control you to the point where you stop living. Where you ban yourself up in your house, your room. You don't even want to go outside. Now, and I'm telling you this because this is happening. And I know. Because I'm seeing it. I have people that I do a class and they're afraid to come to class. They're afraid to be out in the public. So I'm telling you, don't allow this thing to control your life. Put everything into perspective. And listen to the voice of God. Be still and know that I am God. God bless you guys. Have a great day. Live your life. Enjoy life. Enjoy the low prices of gas also. And airline flights are like ridiculously great prices right now. Anyways, all fun aside, guys, come on. Let's get it together. All right? Let's get it together.